renowned scholar in the field of English literature.
I'm happy to be here. I was a Kapoor, so somehow I passed English. Now English is my favorite subject. My favorite place to go is the dining table. Now, I studied anything by word, so would you like to see?
Oh, what nice.
അന്നന്ന ആഹാരം കഴിക്കുക, അന്നന്ന പാഠം പഠിക്കുക.
That truly is what brought us reading.
Motivation in life, voice is something which nobody does. Never forget your mother. Never. Patience, understanding, simple. Think. Tell the truth. The money. I remember 4 lines I wrote about Vellore Beach. Books are always your best companion.
Pleasure to welcome Professor George Sir, former English professor at UNC Kollam, to our institution. He's a renowned scholar in the field of English literature. We are honored to get him as our guest here. We may participate in this interview.
Good afternoon all. My name is Abhinav. It is Abhinav. My name is Sheikh.
So friends, I'm happy to be here right in the midst of such wonderful young boys and girls who would like to ask me a few questions. And as an elderly person, I'm very happy to pass on whatever little I have achieved so far, so that you too may be encouraged to go up the ladder of success and be great people yourself. So a very happy good afternoon to each and every one of you. Go ahead.
We are lucky to have George here. He was a professor in Fatima Mada National College. Welcome, sir. Welcome to our school.
Thank you so much. And so I shall introduce myself first. Unfortunately, I did not have my schooling in Kerala. My father happened to be in the railways, and due to regular transfers, our education was being disturbed. So I was put in a convent in Thoothukudi. Have you heard of Thoothukudi?
Yes.
In English it says Thoothukudi, and in Malayalam and Tamil it says Thoothukudi. I studied there in a convent, Holy Cross Convent, Thoothukudi, for 4 years. And because it was a convent, boys students were not allowed to stay beyond the 4th standard. And then after that, my sister and I went to Tiruchirappalli, and I studied in Campion High School, and my sister was at St. Joseph's. Okay, and then I studied till 11th standard, and then joined Fatima College. And then, of course, you can ask me questions. What I did there? Okay. By the way, I want to tell you all, I'm a big well-wisher of this school. I stay close by, and I come here for all the functions, whether I'm invited or not. At least as a teacher, I can help you to improve your pronunciation, because I'm a professor of English, and I used to teach what you call this English language training in Jyoti College, Fatima also.
Sir, could you please tell us about your family?
Okay, about my family, I'm married. I got 2 sons. My eldest son he has passed his BA Multimedia Animation, and he's with me just now. Excuse me. And my younger son is a doctor. He is in Ernakulam, and he has got a kid, and they have settled down. They bought a flat, and they settled down there. And my wife is BSc BA. She actually, her sister in Malaysia. She's the only person here. She studied in All Saints and Madhya Office and all that. BSc BA and all that.
Sir, where are your native place?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I was born in Mavilikara. And as I told you, my father was in the railways. And due to transfer, we came to Kollam. And from there onwards, different parts we were in. And now I got my own house. And now I am a permanent, in fact, the MLA Naushad was my student in Fatima College. So I'm proud that very wonderful students have been with me, and they come tell me, sir, you taught me. And teaching is a good profession. I hope some of you become good teachers.
Who is your best friend in school? Could you tell about him?
My best friend was one Mr. A.N. Parmeshwaran, but he belonged to Madras. And after 11th standard, we had to part. Of course, we were very unhappy. I remember I used to cry. But then life is like that. Today, all of you are together. Tomorrow means later on, you may have to part. Our paths will be. But never forget your classmates.
So, who was your favorite teacher in school? Please tell us about him or her.
And so my favorite teacher in school, frankly, I don't remember. Because I was not a very good student. We were interested in hockey. Only after coming to college, I started to study. And I'm going to tell you a secret, don't forget anyone. Only once I have passed in mathematics. I was such a genius. Always read right. Failed. Then at last my classmate took me the lunch interval time and taught me, and I got 56 marks.
They gave us some tips to become an expert in English.
Dear students, language can be learned only by constant practice. Please practice the language regularly. Don't keep it only for the English period. I'm not telling you to forget your mother tongue. It's in your blood. And today cell phones, if you want to know the pronunciation, see, pronunciation. Though there's an O, you don't say pronunciation, but pronunciation. Then you'll get, your cell phone will give you the correct pronunciation. Okay. The spelling will match the pronunciation. But English is like a forest. No proper rules and regulations. The spelling be something, pronunciation something else, and the meaning again something else. When I was in Fatima, I advised one of my students, I told him, you must work hard. He said, huh? I said, you must work hard. Again said, huh? I said, you must work hard. Angana para. Not Vadikada Vandirki. Was scolding me. In Malayalam, every word is pronounced. Okay. Even I'm not very good in Malayalam because I studied in Tamil Nadu. Okay. So like that Chemin song, on is my name, Manu, Maduram, Taru, and a Mudu Paru.
What is your favorite subject in school days?
School days, I don't remember because I was a buffoon. Buffoon plus buffoon. So because it's information in English language. Well, but in college, English was my favorite. I took second group hoping to become a doctor. But physics was beyond my capacity. So somehow I passed pre-degree. Now they say +1, +2. Those days the engineer students was called pre-degree. And after that, I switched on to English. Now English is my favorite subject. Whatever subject you get, you must have a language. Only if you have a language, you can study any subject under the sun.
What are your weakness and strength as a teacher?
My strength as a teacher, I like my students. So to be a good teacher, you need patience, understanding, sympathy. My weakness was my strength. I like language, I like to talk, I like my students, all will be sure.
Which is your favorite English novel and your favorite English Author.
Well, I like poetry. And have you studied anything by Wordsworth? Foreman Refreshers? Rise, brothers, rise, the morning skies. Above and Adam, face life increase. Yeah, I recall was playing with it. You know the poem. Would you like to sing? Recite it?
Above and Adam by Leigh Hunt. Above and Adam, may he strive with breeze. Above, one night, from a deep dream of peace. And so, with the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel is writing a book of gold, exceeding peace and me, when I do bold. And the presence of rule, he said, what brightest thou? The vision raised its head, and the look of made of all sweet accord. Answered the name of those who love the Lord. And its mind one said above, nay. So replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but cheerly still, and said, I pray thee, write a word that loves his fellow man. The angel rode and vanished. The next night he came with a beginning light and showed the names that God had blessed. And lo, when Adam's name led all the rest.
Wow. That's wonderful. Lovely recitation. Well pronounced. Okay, but don't stretch it too much.
What do you think about children's literature?
Children's literature, when you write for children, you have to keep their age, the society in which they live, okay, and their level of understanding. Each individual to choose. You make your personal choice. Okay? Choose what is suitable for your age, which you can appreciate. Choose well and read well. Read a lot. Books are your best companions. Books are always your best companions. The technology has played a large role in increasing the differences between the students of my time, children of my time, and the modern children. Okay, we don't have cell phones. We don't have, all these TV and when I was small also, even telephones were few. I come from a poor family, so we do not have telephones. And when the next house, the telephone rings, hey, it's busy. There's something new for us. Now who wants telephone? All of your cell phones, smartphones, Androids. Okay, and they begin with a modern invention from outside the country, which our young present-day people, Indians, imitate the wrong habits of the Westerners. But other things which you can imitate is their punctuality. Westerners are very well known for their punctuality.
Dear friends, it's your time to clarify your doubts with him. What role has reading played in your personal and academic life?
Reading has helped me to widen my horizon, just as it will widen your horizon. But when you read, you get to get new cultures, new places, new things, new inventions, new habits. Nowadays, it's a modern world, a fast world, and it's moving very quickly. Unemployment is very much, of course, it's too early to talk about it. There's still young children in school. But what's your ambition in life? Well, IAS officer, good. This is what I like to hear. Students who have certain targets, and by reading help you to make, your own goals in life.
Sir, please give any advice to us.
Advice is something which nobody likes. It is the easiest and cheapest thing in the world. There are lots of people to advise, but my humble advice to you is take what is suitable to you. All of us are different from one another. We are all unique. Listen with 1 ear, take what you want and then taught the rest.
Do you remember the book that truly inspired you?
It comes from American literature. Longfellow. His little book, Trust Thyself. That's the key sentence I always remember. As you said about advice, take advice, but take your own decision. That's very important. Otherwise, without confidence, you can't achieve anything in life. If you think you can, you can.
What changes did you like to see in education today?
Changes are taking place. For example, I would like less emphasis on written work and more emphasis on spoken work, especially when languages are science, of course, we need experiments and all that. We do not want superstition. Andavishwasam nahi. You must take things scientifically. A scientific temper should be developed.
What do you enjoy most about teaching?
Teaching is a profession where you can influence so many. If I were not a teacher, I would not be sitting here. Being a teacher, you can spread your knowledge, you can share your knowledge, your experiences. See, this young man wants to do his IAS. And as a teacher, I encourage you. And tomorrow, you'll be surprised. I've got students who have become IAS officers. But one thing, a teacher has to set a good example. Teaching is not easy. You're always under the microscope. Students will be keeping an eye on you. Their parents will be keeping an eye on you. So you have to be good. You have to be a role model. So that's why I took up to teaching, and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. You people have been very wonderful, patiently listening to me, and I hope it has some effect on your lives. And I hope your school authority will call me again. I can take some little pronunciation class, grammar class and all that. If the authority is called, because we got very good teachers here.
Let me tell you one thing that as part of reading test impression, he conducted so many interviews here. Most of them from one literary work. You didn't write a book, but we as students were very confused about what to say about me. But you conversed with the people very well. Whenever you get time, visit here. We would like to wish your service here. One more thing is there. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Your sound seems exactly similar to that of Shashi Thakur. If anyone noticed that,
Please don't let Sashita be hear it.
I will keenly watching you from screen. It's exactly like that of Shashi Thakur.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you
It's
so
very
much.
special. Shashi Thakur has a husky voice. You also have that.
Okay, so may God bless you. May you progress to peace and prosperity. Thank you.
So, my dear friend, let's thank George sir who participated, who spent his valuable time with us. Thank you, George sir. Thank you for your insightful words.
Thank you so much.